Welcome to Tabletop Baseball Plus. It is time to continue on with the match between Fowler and Reed at the Magnolia course, which is Augusta. We're on hole number 10, so it'll be 10, 11, and 12 in this video. And first off, I want to address these little markers that I made. I had a comment about how did I make them. What they are is all they are is these little sticky things that you'll see them on important documents. They'll stick them on there telling you where to sign here, and they'll have a little thing pointing to it. You can buy these in Walmart. And so I just, flipped it over sticky side up, and I stuck this, base runner marker from a different game on here. And that's basically, and I trimmed it. I trimmed it so it came to a point. It's got the point on there, but you can, but it comes out to a square. And I just trimmed the excess off and made it into a point. And that's all there is to it. So number 10, the par 4, 495 yards. Now anything landing left of the center line is going to roll an additional 20 yards. So Fowler has the honors. He's going to go with his driver, naturally. And he is going to aim, I believe, 5 left. Yep, let's go 5 left. 66. This is going to be a massive drive. 1. 66 is a 1. So we got 290. Left 15. A roll of, when you tack on the 20, it's going to be a roll of 50. And it's going to be a left 20 because he aimed 5 left. So 290 left 20. 290 left 20. 5, 10, 15, 20. And a roll of 50. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. So it puts him at 340. 340 left 20. So a massive drive for Fowler. Now we've got Reed. He's going to go 5 left also. 53 is going to be a 7. 53 is a 7 on the woods. 7 is going to be 250. Left 10, so left 15. And a roll of 45. 250, left 15, roll of 45. 250, left 15, and a roll of 45. 10, 20, 30, 45. Puts him at 300, left 15. Okay, so Fowler looking at... Okay, so Rickie Fowler's looking at 150 to pin number 3. Pin number 3 is right there. It's 160 to there, 150 to pin number 3. He's going to use a 9-iron. 9-iron, 55. Flipped over to the 5 as it rolled off there. So 55 is a 2. And a 9-iron 2 is 55, right 5. No roll on the green. If it landed on the fairway, it'd be a 5-yard roll, but it lands on the green, so no roll. So 155, right 5. So he goes 5 yards past it and right 5. Okay, so Patrick Reed is sitting at 190 to pin number 3. If you move it back to the center, it's 200 to the red, minus 10 to be 90. And he's going to use a 5-iron. So 54 is a 26. 26 and a 5-iron. 26, 185. right 30. 185, right 30. So 190, 185, right 30. Smack in the trees. Right smack dab in the trees, and a roll of no roll. No roll, smack in the trees. So he's going to have to. He has 2 squares at least in the trees. Okay, so Patrick Reed is going to have to go to the tree lie chart. We'll roll under it 16. So 16, 2 or more squares in the trees. Must play safe. So this is a safe column. He's going to try to pitch it back to the center line. But let's see. There's a lot of pluses on there. So you call out the desired distance back to the fairway. So you've got so if I call out 30, which he's right 30, but we get a minus 20, it only goes 10 yards. If we get a plus 20, then it goes 50 yards. You know, so you've got, the best thing you can get is a plus 5. You've got plus 15, you got minus 15. You don't know. So you're looking at, it's a kind of a crapshoot here. Of course, he's in the trees, and that can be a crapshoot. Let's say 25. 25, he gets a 12. So it's minus 20. So he only pitches it 5 yards on a safe pitch out. So it only goes 5 yards. Yikes. So we got to do it again. Now we're at 25. Let's call out 25. 54. 54 is plus 5. That's what we wanted the first time. So it's going to be plus 5. He's going to be right there. 5 yards past the center line. So we'll go Rickie Fowler first. Both golfers are sitting at 20 feet minus 2 dice. Minus 7 for Fowler's going to go first, so that's a 13. 13 footer, 62. 62 is a 16. 16. Let me find it. 16 on a 13 footer. 10 to 14 feet, 16 is in. I go for it every time. I don't play safe. So I've been looking on the go on all putts. So 16 is in. So a nice par for Fowler. Patrick Reed, 6, is a 14 footer. 52-21, 14 feet. 14 feet, 21, 1 foot. So he leaves it a foot short. See if we can tap that in, 56-24. And he will tap that in for So Fowler with a birdie and Patrick Reed with a double bogey on number 10 as we head into number 11, the start of Amen Corner. There we are, number 11, par 4, 505 yards. It's a long old par 4. And pin number 3 is way in the back, so it's going to be even longer. Tee shots landing in the fairway, roll an additional 10 yards. So Fowler up first. You may want to play a little bit of right here. 5 right, I'm thinking. These trees are a little sparser over here. So let's go 5 right. 32 is a 22. 265, right 50. Good grief, 265, so right 55. 265, right 55. 265, right 55. 10, 20, 30, 40, 55. So he actually hits it on clear on the other side of the trees. That's in the rough, and we get a roll of 30. So he's in the rough though. It's going to be 15. But he actually has a shot to the green. I would call that a shot to the green. That's probably far enough back. So Patrick Reed, Mr. Tendency to hit it to the right a little bit. Let's go down the middle. Let's go down the middle. 14, 22. So they both get the 22. Same thing. He watched him tee off, and then they landed almost an identical spot. 265, right 50, and a roll of 15. Okay, so both players are going to use a 7-iron, hitting out of the rough. Pretty much have to use a 7-iron. Can't go any lower than that because of the clearance, getting over the trees. So first we need to roll for the lie in the rough. Fowler's up first, 35. 35 is going to be just barely in the normal lie. So he will have a normal shot from the rough, and he's going to use a 7-iron. 53. Iron is a 6. So from the rough, so number 6, 150, left 10. Roll of 10 if it's in the fairway, which it should be. So 150 left 10. So from this point right here, that's going to put him at 415, left 10, and a roll of 10. Puts him right there. So he's sitting pretty, but this is a par 4, not a par 5. So now Reed. So Reed from the rough. Check his lie, 22 is normal. Okay, so normal lie, 7-iron. And a 41 is a 19. 19. So 155, right 15, roll of 5. 155. It's going to put him at 420. 400, 10, 20, right 15, right 15 and a roll of 5. Puts him at 425. So both golfers sitting at the 425 yards out, which is okay. So Reed is actually going to be out. If he moves over and lines it up with that number 3 pin, he'll be at 95 yards. 95-yard approach. From the fairway, 63. 63 is an 11. So an 11 is plus 10. Just plus 10. It goes over 10 yards. So he's off the back edge of the green. And Fowler's going to be 90 yards from the pin 3 off the center line though. 12. 12's a 14. So 14 is going to be minus 10, right 5. Minus 10, 5, 10, right 5. So he's on. He's got a long putt coming up. So 5 to 10 yard approach shot for Reed. He's off. And then he gets a 12. 12 is going to be in. Now wait a minute. How about look at number 12? He gets a 13. If he would have gotten a 12, it would have been in, but a 12 is a 13. 13 is a 5-footer. My bad. So it jumps over the hole. 5 foot left for that'd be a bogey, wouldn't it? He's got a 5-footer. And now Fowler. So Fowler's got a 50-footer. Minus 9's a 41-footer. 45. 45 is 17. 17 on 41. It's going to be right there, 4 feet. For Fowler. So Reed, 5-footer, 61 is going to be 16. That's going to be in. And then 4-footer for Fowler, 55 is in. So both golfers bogey number 11. Fowler holds a 4-shot lead. He's at 43. He's 1 under. And Patrick Reed is 3 over. He's sitting at 47. Par at this point is 44. So we'll move to hole number 12. All right, so number 12, par 3, 155. It's going to be 160 to there. It's 155 to the red mark in the middle. Fowler is going to use a 8-iron. Straight down the middle. 65. It's a 4. All right, let's look at it. 4. 4 is 155. Right 5. No roll on the green, though. 155, right 5. Right dead center, and then off 5 yards to the right. And Reed is going to do the same thing, 8-iron. Who can hit their 8-iron better? Reed gets a 2. So he booms it. 2's 165. Right 5. 55, 65, right 5. So he went 5 past. And then right 5. So a 20-footer for both, minus 2 dice. We'll go Fowler first. So 12-footer. 25 is a 24. "12-footer, 24 is 2 feet. Let's put him out for his par, 34. 34 is a 26. 26, 2 feet is in. So Fowler pars. So 16 or a 15-footer for Reed, 15-footer, and you got a 23 is a 21. 21 and a 15-footer is 3 feet. So 3-footer, couldn't birdie it, but he is going to par it. And that was a nice, quick, easy hole. So let's take a time out, I'll figure up. Okay, so through 12 holes, it's a 4-shot lead for Rickie Fowler. Again, he's 1 under, and Patrick Reed is 3 over. Through 12 holes at Augusta. That's going to wrap this one up. I thank you guys for joining me. Join me again for holes number 13, 14, and 15 as we go down the stretch on the back 9. Till then, you guys have a great evening. Take care, and God bless.